Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. So Tekken 8 has some little patch notes that are coming up, some future balance adjustments, emergency adjustments. So I thought, let's have a little bit of a read of what's going on here. I had a read beforehand. There's one thing in particular I wasn't a fan of, but we'll get to it because it's number one. Increasing the maximum health value to help mitigate situations where matches are decided through overly one-sided momentum. In light of the current damage environment trending toward inflation, driven by a offense-heavy game balance, despite them saying it was a defense patch, they obviously realized that wasn't, which I guess is a win. They might fix it, but anyway. Increased aerial combo damage, the maximum health value will be increased. This adjustment is intended to ease situations where matches are too easily decided by one-sided momentum. At first, when I saw that, I was like, oh, cool. So now I'm not just going to get blasted and have all my health get deleted. But then I thought again, I kind of struggle when I do get an offense off on Xiaoyu to kill the opponent. You know, they usually survive and then I have to have another interaction with the broken character. And I feel like this for a Xiaoyu player is literally just going to mean that we get to fight the broken character for longer. Which I don't know if that's going to be enjoyable. I feel like it would have been nicer if they just maybe nerfed their damage if they wanted to balance out the offense side of things. But not all characters got their offense drastically improved like some of those characters did. Xiaoyu got nerfs on some things. She got a small damage increase on some of the moves. But yeah, not the same as those other characters. So I feel like that's kind of an overall nerf for Xiaoyu. They don't say how much of a health increase it will be. I guess on the flip side, the positive to that will be that we can pretty much maybe play the game a little bit longer. So you're not just sitting in the air 2 times and then dead. Maybe it'll be sitting in the air 3 times and then dead. So I don't know. Pros and cons. Extra interaction. More experience to get better at the game. And then when they fix the actual Season 2 issues, maybe then it'll be all good. I don't know. But a lot of people aren't a fan of this because they say it ruins the poking game. But yeah, I wasn't a fan for a different reason. The next one is the gradual adjustments to overly high reward moves. So they're not going to fix everything right now. They're going to do it over time. Hopefully Xiaoyu stays out of that because they already nerfed her high reward moves. Hypnotist got mad nerfed on frames and damage. So I don't know, hopefully they leave her alone and go for the other dudes. I think that's self-explanatory though. I guess they're going to be looking at what they added and whether that should be the case. There definitely does feel like, particularly against Claudio, that he has so many high reward moves with almost no downside to him. Like the chip damage on his plus frame little high move, and the fact that he can also mix it up with a launch as well. That's so annoying. It's so hard to play against that. It's so hard to play. So, I mean, those kind of things I feel like could be adjusted. Either get rid of the chip damage, make it not so positive on block, that kind of stuff. So, we'll see, but they haven't fixed it yet. I'm assuming this is going to be the Paul update in there. I think it was a King update too, wasn't it? Replacing the offensive and defensive aspects of the heat system. The following adjustments have been made. Revised damage scaling when using heat dash. I never used that, so I don't really care, but I guess it's going to make it easier when I fight people. But if you're a big user of heat dash, it's got nerfed. Adjusted frame advantage on hit for heat engages, maintaining benefits for the attacker while allowing defender more opportunities to respond. So I guess they're going to get rid of the 17 frame advantage that most people had on the heat engager, which basically means that when you get hit by a move, you essentially are just forced to block and guess what they're going to hit you with afterwards. So I guess it's going to be a little bit competitive now on the heat engage. Interesting. It's interesting. I guess that's a benefit. That's definitely a good improvement. And then the next update plan for mid-May adjustments will include reducing air combo damage, not so good for Xiaoyu, and reevaluating the performance of heat bursts. Xiaoyu's damage, majority, unless you're a mad poke King Xiaoyu, I guess, most of it is airing them and doing air combo damage. So that's something I'm not looking forward to, particularly since they nerfed her old combos. Half of her enders don't work. You have to adjust it. So I feel like they're just really giving Xiaoyu an indirect nerf every single time that they do an update. They're almost forgetting about her. It's not looking good for the Ling Nation army, so to speak. Additionally, we will continue to review issues that could not be addressed in this update, such as moves that consistently create advantageous situations, leading to one-sided matches, attacks with disproportionately high rewards relative to their risk. I mean, that's needed. I think that would be cool. I guess we just gotta wait. There are some good things here. There are some not so good things here. I think generally, from my Xiaoyu perspective, not so good things. But I don't know. Let me know what it's like for your character. Are these good things for your character? Are these terrible news? I feel like for Xiaoyu players, it's terrible news. But, you know, let me know if you disagree. I'd be interested to see your thoughts on that. And I will see you in the next one. Take care all. Bye-bye.